Hey guys, welcome back! Okay, I want to talk about something real serious today because I have discovered that I am not a collector. And you're probably thinking, that's BS, Ralph. You are totally a collector. Look at you. You have games all over the place. You have games in here, you have games in storage. But I need to tell you, all this was not my original intention with this hobby. When I got into this about 4 years ago, I was buying trashed arcade machines to learn. I just wanted to learn how to do this. Right? I wanted to learn how to fix them up. And honestly, at that time, prices were kind of all over the place. I was like, buying something broken and crappy would be perfect, and I can learn how to do this. It can't be that hard, right? And even to this day, I learn something new all the time. I mean, I'm nowhere near an expert, right? There's a lot that goes into fixing these up, maintaining them, restoring them. There's the electronics piece, there's the aesthetics piece, right? It takes a lot to keep even your own collection running. Monitors are going down and things like that. I mean, the reality of the hobby is it's a lot of work. But if you're interested in that kind of thing and you're curious about that kind of thing, then this is an awesome hobby because you're always learning something different. And that was my original intent. My original intent was, look, I'm not gonna become attached to any of these things. I'm not gonna become attached to any of them. I'm just gonna buy them, learn that manufacturer, right? Learn Atari games, learn how to restore those, and then move on to the next thing. Sell it to someone that can enjoy it. Oh, come on, man. You know, this in practice sounded awesome. All right, let's get back to business. So my original intent was to buy games that I liked and then restore those games and move them on to other people that can enjoy them. That was the whole thing. That was the whole point. Here, I'll break it down to something that I know everyone will understand. If you've ever done a home improvement project or worked on a car or anything like that, when you're done, right, you step back. Oh my God, this is crazy. When you're done, I might have to open up the garage. I'm back now. The smoke's going away. Just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Like I was saying, my original intent was just to learn new things, you know, like buy new systems and learn them. And the thing is, if you've ever done any kind of home improvement project, worked on a car, worked on anything, built something out of wood, when you're done, what do? You step back and you admire this thing you just did. You become kind of attached to it because it's your hard work. And that's exactly how I felt about arcade gaming. And some of the games even weren't games that I even really was that into. It was just that I put all that hard work and effort into it. So I was like, man, it would be a shame to give this away. So I gotta get past that because otherwise I'm just gonna collect and collect and collect. And as you all know, space is the enemy. We don't have endless space, unfortunately. I wish we did. You know, just recently we had that grand opening of Pastimes Arcade and I met Rob Burke. I've met him before, but I really got a chance to really sit down with him. The guy's been collecting for 50 years, but he had space. He had resources that I don't have. And of course, I've always envisioned myself owning an arcade and what that would be like, but I don't see that in sight anytime soon. And the space is the space, right? I can only do with what I can. And I've already moved over 100 machines in and out of this garage. Some sold to other collectors, other people around the country, locals. So I mean, it's just not practical for me to think that I can collect them forever. Of course I'm gonna wanna always hold on to the ones that are near and dear to me, but I can't get attached to every machine that comes through my garage. It's just not feasible, and I just don't have the resources to keep storing all these things. So right now my mindset is kind of shifting. It's shifting away from being a collector and more back to, let's just enjoy the games, and I don't need to own everything. I don't regret what I did because honestly I've had some games pass through here that I never thought I'd even see, right? Like the Sinistar Cockpit, I only saw that because I was at Galloping Ghost. I own one, like that's really cool. Like there are certain games here in this collection that will never go away. They're here forever because the games I really enjoy and love. But there are other games I've acquired over time and restored, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not as attached to this one. I'm having a little hard time letting certain things go. The storage unit is getting really expensive. And if you think about it, those games aren't being played. There's probably people that could enjoy those games in there. And believe me, I don't want to get rid of the games that are in there, but I have to make a choice. So I've got to start getting rid of more games. And you know, maybe I'll bring in some, but not to the frequency I was before. I was covered with games, so much so that I don't even have room to work on them anymore. Now I've gotten a lot better. But you know, I think with any hobby, it comes and goes and it ebbs and flows. But I think the thing that I love the most about this hobby is you're always learning something new. And I'm meeting so many cool people. I've had some opportunities I never thought I'd have just through this hobby. You know, meeting other people that want to help you do things. I don't by any means know everything, not even close. Not even close. I'm learning things every day. Like, I'm probably stronger on the electronic side, but then I have friends like Nick Madsen, who's really, really good at the cosmetic pieces. You know, I've learned a ton from him, and he's learned some of the electronic stuff from me, so it's like this give and take, which is really cool. And everyone really in the hobby wants to help out, help contribute any way that they can. It's been an awesome ride. I'm by all means not getting off. Like, that sounded weird. I'm not stopping, I guess is what I'm saying, but maybe slowing down and being a bit more strategic about my decisions would be a good choice. But anyways, I don't know if this video was helpful to you, but it definitely helped put things into perspective. I kind of want to slow down, play the games I love more than work on them, because I miss that. I miss just coming in here or even in my arcade in the house and actually just playing the games. You know, when we were at Pastimes Arcade for the grand opening, I got a chance to really slow down and play a lot of games. Sure, we filmed a video, but I made sure to really enjoy that place. And even being there for 2 days, we still didn't get to see everything. So I think it's important as a collector to, you know, if you do get out of control or it gets really large in size, you're gonna be fixing games a lot. They break. You're gonna be fixing monitors. You're gonna be fixing cosmetic things. You're gonna be fixing, you know, joysticks that break or anything. I mean, there's always something going wrong. Now, knock on wood, everything is running right now. It's hot right now in Arizona, and my restoration processes have completely halted because it's just too hot outside. Sure, I could do it, but it'd be miserable. So this is the time where I can find games where monitors aren't working, bring them inside and fix them inside, instead of being out here where it's just ungodly hot. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a cool journey, and I can't wait to see, you know, where it takes me in the future. And I hope you're enjoying, you know, collecting if you're new to it or you're someone that's been doing it for a long time. It's a fun hobby, and you know, hopefully we can keep this alive, you know, because the generations after us, I don't know if they're gonna care about it anymore. They didn't grow up with it. So we're kind of like its last stand. We're the last people that really care about this stuff. So if we don't carry it on and we don't become the new generation that carries it forward, it could go away. And that would be really unfortunate because this is really where the history of gaming began. It began in the arcade. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel, put your comments below. I wanna know, what do you think about this little conversation we just had? And that's it for now, guys. We will see you on the next one.